A senior British Cabinet minister's here preaching the need for tougher conditions for the dole and other benefits. Iain Duncan-Smith is leading a Tory push for major welfare changes that could soon be in the pipeline here. But as Garth Bray reports, not everyone's extending a warm welcome.
After facing the Widow, this British Cabinet minister joked some might have been happy to see his block knocked off.
Back in the UK, there are many politicians who may have wished that the challenge went differently.
And not just back home either.
Iain's here preaching hate.
This was his welcome outside an Auckland lecture for the conservative Maxim Institute. One protester says the radical reform of benefits and pensions in Britain is doing harm.
Pushing people off the equivalent of the invalid's benefit has already led to deaths and to the department being issued with guidelines on how to deal with people who are suicidal. I don't think it gets much worse than that.
The heavily sick, people like that who are unable to work, well, they get full support. But then you have to look at those on the margins, whether they can do some work or not, and make sure what we're not doing is just simply sending money after people but not achieving life change.
Britain's changes are very similar to plans National is considering, like a single universal benefit, closer supervision to move more off benefits, and requiring solo parents to seek work earlier. Iain Duncan-Smith warns all that costs more, not less, up front.
The idea of cuts, we are investing in this coming Parliament something close to £2.5 billion in the changes to the welfare system that I describe, and beyond the next Parliament, even more money.
Some like what they're hearing, like this supporter and one-time office holder in the Māori Party.
We have to try something else apart from the direct reliance on the benefits and all that, because for us it continues to push us down.
Iain Duncan-Smith claims his welfare reforms poll well with 60 to 70% of British voters. You can bet National is testing support too, just as opponents will be voicing their disapproval loudly and clearly. Garth Bray, One News.